first one or two pilots that you did with Clew, how did you get to those customers? Was it from your internal network, some warm intro from somebody, and how challenging was it to get them?
So, as always, when you're starting, and at least in my journey, every company was in a different kind of domain, so I'm not leveraging any existing relationship. And you're starting always with someone which knows someone, which connect you to another one, and you need to build your networks. And you always, when you started the company, you're coming with PowerPoint. You don't have anything else. But it's about, how you're coming and said, guys, this is my vision. This is my dream. Help me to make this dream basically a reality. And it took us at least a year, if not more than that, to really building, a scientific advisory board, which is building from the best physician in the US, the best one, from institutions which are associated with medical academic center like Harvard, like Chicago University, Stanford, those. And when you establish yourself, clinically from the US side as well as from what we have here, you're starting basically to build your claim and mix between, workflow, which is the US workflow is different from our workflow, and building, the story around that. And this is pretty much, what we're always chasing about, what is the market fit. And the first couple of pilot was not very, very easily, because when we started, we went, we started here in Tel Aviv Medical Center in Ichilov, which was a good starting point, but it's not good representation of what you have in the US. And then we went over the best hospital in the world, Mayo Clinic. Mayo is a very big name. So we got an introduction, and it took us basically almost a year to close an agreement, because, they're pitching from all over the world. Everyone is coming and saying, Mayo, we have the best idea. And we came to the Mayo team a few times, up to the point that we have convinced them that we have something in our hand. And the first true study, prospectively and retrospectively, was done in Rochester, Minnesota, which is, it's slightly a very small hospital in a very small town, but they have pretty much the best team, the best equipment, the best practice, and not wonder that they're number one for many, many years. So it wasn't so easy, but I think we have learned a lot. We have gained a lot of traction, because it's not easy to work with, the Mayo clinics of the world. They have a very high demand. They are not putting any risk on their patients. But I think we learned a lot.